Hello everyone. Today I want to show you a revolutionary new mob farm concept. So normally in a standard overworld mob farm, get gunpowder from creepers, bones from skeletons and arrows, strings from spiders, rotten flesh from zombies, then you get some witch drops, and also some ender pearls if you don't prevent endermen spawning, and even some raw chicken from chicken jockeys. So today I want to show you a method that gets rid of all of those drops on the right side. Because yeah, let's be honest, you don't need any rotten flesh. You can trade it with villagers, but trading rotten flesh is really slow compared to trading crops with farmers. And you don't get a lot of witch drops. Even with the fastest possible mob farm, it's just a quarter witch shot farm. And same goes with the ender pearls. You normally build a farm in the end, which is quite easy, and a few chickens aren't interesting. So I show you a farm that would only yield gunpowder, bones, and arrows. And yeah, if you could also make a farm that yields string. And the whole trick to prevent zombies from spawning is using trapdoors here. So a zombie would be too tall, he would collide with the trapdoor, so the spawning attempt is aborted. But creepers and skeletons, and in this case with this 50 by 50 area, spiders would fit under there. So yeah, let's turn the difficulty up. And as you can see, only creepers, spiders and skeletons would spawn in here. Obviously no endermen because they're too tall, and no zombies and witches, but also no baby zombies and no chicken jockeys, because those check for the same area as the adult zombies. This could be explained with Mojang's laziness to code something differently. You could use this trick in a flushing type farm, but the killing speed of a flushing type farm is quite slow compared to a piston pusher design. So at most you would get 20,000 drops per hour with this type of farm. And as you might have guessed from the video title, I used this trick to build a super fast mob farm for 1.9. And here it is, the giant mob farm. The size is 160 by 160. And you have to build it this low because the mob spawning rate depends on the Y value. So yeah, the number of subchunks is important for the spawning attempts. So yeah, I'm standing on 46.5 here. Yeah, what else to say about this? So yeah, I did a test before, just a short one, with Panda's measurement box, and I got 140,000 drops per hour. But it wasn't able to run this farm at 20 TPS because I have quite a potato as a computer. And here's a small mock-up of the setup. So it's not a piston pusher farm, it's a piston retractor farm. So this is possible in 1.9. In 1.8 the tripwire would have been broken, but yeah, let's see a dummy villager. You can now retract blocks under string. And this is also quite useful because the trapdoors are in the position where I would have in 1.8 the string to detect the mobs. And yeah, since we need the pressure plates now to prevent zombies, it's down there, but in 1.9 this is no problem at all. And yeah, of course, it's only a single layer farm. As you can see here, this is just a single layer. But in total I got 8,000 spawning spaces here, which is enough to fill the mob cap if you build this farm this low. In order to prevent the spider spawning, we have those slabs here. And yeah, we don't use any torches to invert the signal, but those pistons, which is one game tick faster. So pistons react to tripwire signals with one game tick delay, but those will be then depowered instantly if this block is extended. So if you would use a torch, it would be one game tick slower. And you also would have to make sure that the light from the torch doesn't light up the area here. Because we have no witches spawning, which would require a longer falling distance, we no longer need a second killing floor. to get rid of the witches. All the creepers, they die at this killing floor here, and there's a small chance that some of the skeletons would spawn with feather falling armor or protection armor, could survive this fall here, and that's why we have the lava here. So a witch which would survive this fall also wouldn't die from the lava, because it drinks its fire resistance potions, but yeah, all the skeletons that survive the fall would be killed by the lava here. And yeah, this is the killing floor. Again, we use free-floating trapdoors here, and this is quite nice because items that would land in the back here would get pushed to the back and fall down and aligned with those iron bars. So here you can see what happens if a skeleton or villager would get in here, would die in the lava. On the right side, you could already see the test results that I did with Panda 494's measuring box, link in a video description. And yeah, after 50 minutes of testing, I got 136,000 items per hour. My TPS was pretty bad, it was under 5. As I said, I don't have a very good computer, but also pistons got a lot worse in 1.9. So this farm is quite laggy because it activates 32 pistons at a time. So that's why I tried to do lag reducing and only made smaller units where 7 pistons would be activated. But still I only got 8 TPS, and with mob farm that activates 7 pistons each time in 1.8 I would definitely have gotten 20 TPS. So yeah, the lag got a lot worse in 1.9, definitely. So in total, this farm could achieve 26,000 items per hour more than the measly 110,000 I achieved in the 1.8 version. And also the number of useful items increased a lot, because in the 1.8 version of those 110,000 items per hour, more than 25,000 were rotten flesh, which is quite useless. And yeah, the main reason why this farm is faster is that we no longer have to deal with the baby zombies, because they don't spawn at all. But even if we would have baby zombies spawning, if we don't want to use the trapdoors, for example, now we could detect them, because we can have the tripwire one lower. And yeah, if you would do a version of zombies, you would have to adjust the killing floor here to deal with the witches, chicken jockeys, and baby zombies that could all spawn with feather falling armor. Yeah, so a lot more items in theory, more lag in 1.9, there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, hope this video was interesting for you, and maybe you find this method useful to prevent zombie spawning. Hope you have a good day, and goodbye.